Teogonia. Teogonia? That's one fascinating way to have a name. This is a strange story for me because I love the main character, but the world around her is a bit underwhelming. I don't know why. Help me out with this one because it could be something great, but the first episode didn't do it full justice. That said, it could also be one of the most unintentionally funny series to come out recently, so let's dive into this. We start with a battle and we have no idea who's fighting what, where or why for a couple of minutes until we see the giant gorillas. Instant battle? Just include giant gorillas, of course.
Yes.
I have a bad feeling that one day I'll have watched so many of these that I'll start listing them by the animals. Here is where we're introduced to our main characters.
Monso! Where are you, Monso?
I'm here, Kai!
Kai and Moncho, and yeah, they suck at it and have to be rescued by this guy, Lord Olha. These names, I'm telling you.
You face the eldest son of Moloch Vazine, Olha.
Lord Olha has joined the battle.
The same goes for the exposition. It's a bit on the nose a lot of the time. Just listen to this.
The divine crest on his face. That's the proof he's a guardian bearer protected by a land god.
Thank you, gentlemen, because now we know it is a divine crest. He has a land god and is powerful.
A land god resides in me.
Then we learn that the apes have something similar.
He has a divine crest too! It's a battle of guardian bearers.
Why again are these two sides fighting each other? There seems to be plenty of land everywhere. Still, Lord Olha wins and the apes retreat.
Black Village has won the day, man! Look at those monkeys fleeing in defeat!
I think we can see that. Must you repeat everything twice?
Yes.
The next sequence is a chunk of world building. The dead apes, I think, it wasn't clear, but they produce something called a god stone. It gives increased spiritual power, but as Kai comes to realize, it is only reserved for the high god-crested people. She instantly sees that this is unfair.
Eating the pith of a godstone increases your spiritual energy and makes you stronger, right? If that's the case, then I want to have more!
Then during a banquet, we also learn that the best food is reserved for the highest fighters. Again, she sees it as unfair.
And this strange favoritism of the strong over the weak, or as they put it, you need to make the strong stronger in order for everyone to survive. Kind of paints a picture of what these guys are going through.
It's critical we make the strong even stronger. Otherwise, we won't survive.
Godstones must always be prioritized for guardian bearers, because otherwise we won't survive.
The exposition still cracks me up.
Kai of Lag Village. The enemy is getting away!
Seriously, just listen to how many times they repeat the word strong.
If you get stronger, you'll get more too.
Then I better eat and train to get stronger. I'll become stronger.
The strong even stronger.
Stronger, right? And got a lot stronger.
If the exposition was put together without any of the other parts, it would be the most confusing video on the internet. Prove me wrong.
In the woods to the west.
To the west, that would mean
Yes, that it will.
we should act in accordance with our agreement.
But all the villagers are Moloch's kin.
Wait, maybe don't. Well, that favoritism paints a unique picture of the world. Actually, the best bit of world building. But even then, it is still without too much clarity, so we don't really know exactly why they hold these beliefs.
Otherwise, we won't survive.
Survive. So that I can survive.
But so far we know there's godstones, the food.
I wish I could have as much food as they do.
You're really lucky, Monso. You always get a little more food than me.
It's just because I'm a squad leader.
The sleeping quarters, and also women with god powers are not allowed to fight.
Father has also made it very clear.
So-
Women of the Baron's house needn't learn how to fight.
Not letting a woman fight? That's absurd.
Lastly, and sadly, are the graves of the forgotten, and this moment touched me, and it got me to care about our starving protagonists.
They're graves.
Yeah, for people with families only. But that mound over there is for folks who are like me. People who don't have parents or siblings. My kind has no one to cry for us when we die. But I won't let it happen to me!
But Kai, and one of the reasons I love this series is that she's real. She is the true definition of never giving up, but more than that, she is the definition of discovering new potentials in yourself. In order to have the best food and spiritual power, she dedicates herself to keep training. Well, sometimes. But she's also an isekai specialist who discovers magic in her whole other world just out of nowhere. But even that she kind of sucks at, which I don't mind actually. I love when characters have to struggle. It helps us get to know them.
You know, Kai, sometimes you say things that don't make any sense.
Yeah, I know. And I don't get it either.
They suck at fighting against giant pigs who are holding the exact weapon you'd imagine giant pigs would be holding. It makes you wonder why they're sending these people out.
Guess we're lucky to survive another day, huh?
Yeah.
Meanwhile... You're weak!
I feel like this anime could very easily be a comedy of so bad it's good, including the strangest moment in television history, leaving the girl.
Leave me here.
I'll be sure to clear the ivy off your gravestone.
Thank you. Come on, fire magic, attack! Ignite!
And this actually helps her as she stumbles upon her powers and learns how to control it only to end up dead.
Taking you with me!
Seriously though, I kind of really enjoy this main character. She's got all the goofiness of Luffy with the bad luck of Usopp. The series though is a bit slow, not the best at exposition, but there is something insanely funny and interesting about it. So I'm giving it an 8, hoping that as it goes on, it gets much better.
Stronger.
Please tell me if you give it a shot, because you never know. Subscribe.
Tadamasu. Sugoi.